Okay, let's get started now. So once again, thank you so much. Thank you so much for spending your evening with me on this thank you webinar. So yes, we are 13 years old. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So once again, I am very grateful for your support. And yes, do I have someone from my very first batch? Not here today. So sometimes I actually still see people from my very first batch, which happened 13 years ago. So time really flies. I've been actually doing this for 13 years already. So I'm so glad I could still continue to help you, to give you the necessary information and knowledge to help you make sound investment decision. So thank you so much. Okay, now, as per usual, so every 6 months, I'll just try to update some of the latest information. At the same time, I'll try to give you some referencing point or guidance or what you could do 6 months ahead. So I always believe, investment is you need to plan properly. I cannot be ad hoc. Cannot be suddenly like, oh, okay, today walk on the bus stop, then here somebody said, well, this stock very good and buy. Then after that, for next 6 months, do nothing. So as in everything else in life, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So basically, hopefully this session can give you some reference point to plan. Of course, all of us eventually may plan very differently. We have different output. So hopefully what today, can just give you some framework to help you plan. So this is what we're actually going to cover for next 2 hours. So today's session is about 2 hours. I will have a short break in between. Probably about now is 7:30, right? Yeah, probably about 8:30 of a short break. Then the whole session should end by 9:30. So of course, for those who wish to stay back and chit chat, please do so. If not, this session will be maximum 2 hours. So we'll start off by reviewing the last semester activities. So by the way, for the benefits of those who are joining us for the first time, so we actually had this thing called the monthly gathering. Monthly gathering. So every 6 months is this thank you webinar whereby I invite, everyone who have actually went through my course. Whereas on a monthly basis, for those who actually want to meet up monthly, so there is an avenue for that. So this is what I call my investment gathering, whereby we meet up monthly, yes, for a very small fee. Then meet up, then I continue the facilitation on the monthly basis. So I'll just spend probably the next 30 minutes to talk about what we have done over the past 6 months, Jan 04 to June 04. Okay, so in the past 6 months, what we did was in the monthly program, we'll review 5 stocks. Also, what are the 5 stocks that I personally will be looking at in my own stock portfolio. And most importantly is what are some of the learning points. So this is what we're actually going through very soon. And of course, I also want to share about what activities done. So last semester has a little bit more exciting. I've actually added on more different activities to engage your different preferences. So I'll share a little bit more what we have done. Okay, so the key event or the key content for today is this investment strategy for 2H 2024. So for the next 6 months, how do we actually plan for our investment? Okay, now, so basically in my sort of like half thank you webinar, there's actually 2 parts. The first 6 months is always in-depth discussion on stocks. How do we actually choose a stock? How do we analyze stocks? For 6 months between Jan to June. So that's usually coverage. Usually second half, right, we actually talk about this thing called the PPIG. Hopefully you all still can remember. PPIG. Okay, so yes, eventually, we cannot depend on one single instrument to give us the proper financial coverage to help us with our wealth accumulation. Okay, end of the day, no matter what, you'll be using insurance anyway. You would have a property anyway. So why don't you actually maximize the potential? Okay, to help you in your financial planning process, to help you in your wealth accumulation process. So for the usually for the contents of the investment gathering for July to November, we will focus on the overall financial planning. That means not just looking at stocks, but the overall all the various financial instruments. So we either knowingly or not knowingly have been using to help us with our financial plan. So I will actually share with you what is my plan for 2H 2024 with the different instruments. So summarized by PPIG. So we'll talk about that very soon after I go through the review of last semester activities. Okay, then I'll end off today by sharing for the program or activities for second half 2024. So yes, hopefully y'all can join in the monthly gathering. Hopefully we can meet up monthly. Yeah, hopefully give me a opportunity to keep on guiding you. Okay, to help you with more information, to give you more guidance. Okay, not just on stocks, but on the PPIG. Okay, the different instruments that can help you in financial plan. So of course, in terms of the PPIG, I cannot be expert in all the areas. So I work with partners to provide you with the necessary information analysis. All my partners, if you're in the house, maybe you can just do a shout out. Okay, maybe you can just type something if you are in the house. Okay, so anyway, basically I work with partners, so you will actually get to see a lot of them. So Janelle is my financial planning partner. Then Ken is my property partner. And of course, I have Xiong Yo. Xiong Yo is in the house. Xiong Yo is my growth partner. So basically, he is the one that helped me, look at all the growth stocks. So he's the one that actually take the higher risk. So of course, thank you, Xiong Yo, for popping by. Okay, Xiong Yo, you just want to say hello to everyone? Yeah. Maybe you can unmute and say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, Ken. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, with that, I will just begin my session. Okay, good. More people are coming in here. For those who just joined us, welcome.